Call a training run, one that results in victory. Well, for Caroline Wostmann, it certainly did on the 26th of March when she became the first woman to successfully defend her two oceans crown. It was a feat that was last achieved back in 2011. Before she goes to the mountains to prepare for the big focus for the year, which is the Comrades, she joins us in studio. A very good morning and welcome to Morning Live.
Hi, good morning, Belen. Thank you.
Can you take us back to this moment, seeing that we're watching it now on screen, and it was Tanith Maxwell that had been leading the race for most of it, and we all knew that you were on a training run, but you just powered away in those last couple of kilometers.
Yeah, it was actually quite exciting because the idea behind the training run was to try and finish strong, to get mentally strong for Comrades. So I was running pretty hard at that point, and as I was gaining on the leaders, I started to realize that I actually had a possibility of winning again. So it was just incredibly exciting, and I think I passed Tanith with only about 2 kilometers to go at the end. Felt a little bit bad because I know how hard it is to lead the race for so long. It's very mentally draining, but it was an amazing experience for me.
I mean, how did you ensure, though, that you could have your fast finish and that would still keep you in contention, that you always had the leaders kind of there or thereabouts for, you know, the duration before you actually had that 8-kilometer final kick?
I actually didn't know. I thought at one point, I think the feedback was that they had a 5 or 6 minute lead on me. And at that point, I thought there's no way I'm going to be able to catch them. But it just turned out differently, I suppose.
And I mean, looking back at it now, can you believe what you were able to do there? Were you quite spent after that?
Yeah, so I was feeling very, very good until I did the 8-kilometer fast finish. Obviously, trying to finish hard at the end of an ultra is quite tiring, so I was pretty tired when I finished. But it all went according to plan, and I was really happy with the results.
I mean, who wouldn't be being able to successfully defend your two oceans crown? Has that sunk in?
Yeah, it actually has, and I think it's such a confidence booster for me building up to Comrades, because to be able to go into a race without any intention of actually trying to win it and then still managing to get the victory just makes me feel so much more confident for Comrades.
Tell us how life has changed since the last time you were in this studio, because I know now that you've left your lecturing post at Wits and you're concentrating on your athletics.
Yeah, I'm very privileged at the moment. KPMG has been really good to me, and Adidas as well, and they've given me a lot of support, so I'm able to train full time. So it obviously takes a lot of the pressure off in terms of trying to juggle work, commitments and all of that. I definitely have a lot more time for my children now, which is also fantastic.
I mean, who would have thought that somebody that picks up running late in their 20s, early 30s, could actually go on to be a professional runner?
Yeah, I never would have thought it. When I started running and I couldn't even make it around my block, like if someone told me this would be my life in 7 years' time, I would have told them they were joking. I would have laughed at them. So it's amazing. Now,
your story is so inspiring, and it's often one that Leanne and I speak about. And I say, have you been inspired? She says she doesn't like running very much. She likes cycling more. But there are many people that you've inspired in South Africa because of your story, because of the fact that you picked up running quite late and never knew of your athletic ability. So if there's anybody out there believing that maybe they've got some hidden talent like Caroline, what do they need to look out for when they're busy running?
No, I think it's more than that. It's about just trying to live a healthy lifestyle, because that's what it started off for me, just changing things and actually enjoying being fit and healthy. And you never know what can happen. I mean, look at what happened to me. So if you just go out and start exercising, your life could change drastically.
But there had to have been a point where you started running quite fast times, or, I mean, did you look at your training runs and be like, actually, I'm pacing at like 4.5 minutes a kilometer. I'm actually quite fast.
You know, the progression was quite rapid, but also a fairly straight line. So there wasn't any point really where I think I saw, oh wait, actually I'm becoming competitive. It was more gradual. But after I got my silver medal in Comrades, that was probably the turning point for me, where I thought, you know what, I can actually get a gold.
Comrades this year?
Yeah, I would like to defend my title. That's the aim. You know, I'm training really hard and the training's going well. So we'll just see what happens on the day. Comrades is also, it's far. So you never know. Anything can happen. But hopefully, if all goes well, I'll be able to defend my title.
You were so close to the record on the up run. Had it not been for that 800-meter deviation, the down run record is a hallowed mark of Frith van der Merwe's from 1989. Have you got that time in mind?
You know, I think that Frith was such a phenomenal athlete. athlete, and I don't think I'll be able to get her record. I mean, if you look at her 2 Oceans record as well, it's just so far ahead of where any of our athletes are at the moment. So, but maybe next year on the up run, we'll see. I'll try that one again.
Lovely stuff. Thank you so much, Caroline Wostmann. I know that you're going to be going to the mountains to prepare, because if you think about it, Comrades is actually just around the corner at the end of May.
Yes, it's like just over 6 weeks now.
Gee whiz, we wish you all the best of luck in preparation for the race, and we look forward to you, crossing fingers, successfully defending that title once again.
Thank you so much.
That's Caroline Wostmann. She is the 2016 Old Mutual 2 Oceans marathon winner. She's also currently the Comrades champion. She's going to be going out to successfully defend that title at the end of May, when the race takes place between Pietermaritzburg and Durban. This year it is a down run.